Road trip! I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm not. But I'm finally heading up to Apopka, Florida, to the Florida Cactus place. I'm excited. It's about 2 hours from me. It's been on my list of things that I want to go see and do. And I have a budget that I'm going to stick to. Anyways, thought I'd take you along, show you what they've got. I'm sure it's going to be overwhelming and amazing. And the cool thing is I get to see my son too. He's coming with me. I don't get to see him very often, and we're going to spend the day together and have dinner. And yeah, it's going to be an overall good day. So let's go. How nice it is to take the back roads up to my son's place. It's such a beautiful ride. Sure beats the interstate. Looking at the beautiful golf courses. I just passed St. Leo University and the Abbey. The clouds, the farms, the nature, the cows that are everywhere. I don't think people think of Florida as having as many cows as we do. Orange trees galore. It's just an enjoyable ride. I so much more enjoy doing it this way. And, you know, I don't think we get out there often enough just to enjoy what's all around us and spend a little quality time with ourselves. Rocking out to some great music, pretending we are hip-hop stars. Yeah, you know, stuff like that. But after an hour and a half, it is nice to see the favorite ears, Mickey Mouse, and know that I'm just about a minute away from my son's place. And finally, we're here. Actually, wasn't too far from my son's place, about 30 minutes. For a minute, you think you're in the desert, right? So, after you get their little instruction booklet and prices, because they're grouped in greenhouses by the size of their pots, and their prices are pretty good. The first greenhouse you walk into, to the left, were all living stones, and for me that was like, wow, because I don't have any living stones. But then you look up and you're just overwhelmed, or at least I was overwhelmed, because I don't think I've seen so many cactuses in one place. And I do have to say that it was hot as heck in there. You know, it's a greenhouse, and although they have some fans, it really doesn't do anything. So within a minute, you're sweating. But hey, we're used to that down here. But yes, definitely a wow factor for me, walking into that first greenhouse and seeing so many cacti. And of course, naturally, I got a basket, and I'm wanting to grab a little cactus of every kind. But I did say earlier I was on a budget, and I was going to stick to it. I think the size of this plant was a 2-inch, and they were like $1.75. So within under a minute, I guess, or 2 minutes, I did find one and picked that little baby out and put him in the basket that my son graciously was going to hold for me. And he fell over. now we've gotten to the succulents, and I wasn't too thrilled. Well, the first one I saw was something I had not seen before. It had sort of like a pointy but soft tip. But as I continued further down the line, I felt like these were all succulents I'd already seen before at Home Depot and Lowe's. Just your basic echeverias. There was the persum and some paracoeans, and probably names I'm not remembering right now, but nothing that excited me. If you look closely at their cacti pots, you'll notice that it's an extremely sandy mixture. I did ask one of the ladies that was repotting cacti in another of one of the greenhouses, and she said that they have sand in it, but they're also adding a little peat for a little moisture retention for the hotter months. I found that quite interesting. So as we finally come to the end of the first greenhouse, I was wowed and not so wowed. And yeah, and my poor son, he's waiting patiently with my basket so we can get to greenhouse number 2. I don't know, oh my God. Just too many. And we're only in the 2-inch. Third greenhouse, and we're still only in the 2-inch size, or maybe we've gone up to the 3-inch size pots. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness.
Can I buy like a mixture at Lowe's or something? Or do you make your own?
Well, as we started entering some of the other greenhouses, there were definitely a little bit more succulent selections, but by this time I think my brain was overflowing with choices and varieties, and so I tried to just find one or two that were unique that I didn't know what they were, like topsy-turvy I have already. But this one here, I definitely do not have. I found out later it is a Peperomia gladiolens. Oh my. Do you see those in the
Yeah, I
back?
haven't gotten it. There's a whole nother side.
I know.
There's
Oh.
some I saw that I really want. It has like green, and then the top is round and it's like brightly red.
Oh my gosh.
I love that.
This is just overwhelming.
It's like this is aloe, isn't it?
That is a kind of aloe. That is a, yeah. It is a kind of aloe, not like the aloe you use. Oh my God. These are called string of buttons. Oh, my finger's in front of it. This is just overwhelming. Overwhelming. Wow. Rows and rows of Haworthias. Oh my goodness. Endless rows of Haworthias. Wow. Oh, I've never seen this kind. How interesting. Like curled leaf. Whoops, sorry. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like you get
Whoa! These are all also Haworthias. My God. At this point, I think we're only in greenhouse number 7 or 8, maybe 9 out of 20. And we're kind of getting tired and we're running out of time too, because they were going to be closing soon. Everywhere you see where it's roped off with caution tape, I was told were succulents that were already purchased by somebody else. And looking at all these moon cactuses, which I normally don't like, it reminded me of a row of tulips. This beautiful Pachypodium, definitely on my wish list for the next visit. Overall, just a lot to take in for a first time. I think we did pretty good. We didn't overbuy. We didn't underbuy. I definitely will come back and revisit and take a little more time to look at. Maybe they'll have some new succulents, who knows. And so ends my first visit to the Florida Cactus Farm. I am really happy I came. It was definitely a bit overwhelming, but I really enjoyed myself, and I am super excited with some of the new purchases I made. And I know I'll definitely be coming back. After we were done at Florida Cactus, I took my son over to Old Time Pottery so he could get some pots for his new plants. And while he was looking at the pots, I decided to check out some of the lawn ornaments, and oh my God, I didn't see these in mine, but then I didn't go look down those aisles. They have so many cute lawn ornaments. And Emily, if you're watching, this is for you, and you need to go find an Old Time Pottery because they have gnomes, and more gnomes. I know I am not focused. Here's some more. Oh my God. But just such cute stuff. Like, you know, I don't want to overclutter my yard, but I just found so many that I liked. Just adorable. I didn't look at the prices, guys, but look at that little duck. He was a rain meter. But there are some more gnomes. And they had kind of cute faces. So yeah, just adorable. And so my trip to Florida Cactus has come to an end. I'm really happy I went. I got some great new plants, and I got to spend some quality time with my son. I miss him so much. It was fantastic. Thanks so much to all of you guys out there who are supporting me on my channel. I really appreciate it. And if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like button, and I hope you'll hit the subscribe button. And most of all, thanks for watching. You guys have a super great day. Bye now.